Hello, hello, hello. Here is today's schedule. I think big as we do every single morning. We wake up and we think about our goals and we think about what we can accomplish that day and we can think about what we want to accomplish in the long run. And we get ourselves jacked up before our feet even touch the floor. I checked my health metrics with 8 Sleep, Aura, and Morpheus. And I had my best heart rate ever today, by the way. So yay. Breakfast, which I had a nice steak today. That was nice. Business administration, I had to pay bloggers because we do a lot of outreach and they expect to get paid for it. Freaking capitalists. That's a joke. I have to pay a couple of my employees. Most of them are on auto recur, but there's a couple who it's different every month or every week. Follow up on a new support person. We're adding a new support person to our team and we're trying to lock down a time to get them interviewed and get them started. Review sales on Superstar SEO from yesterday. Review my purchases, which we'll be doing as part of today's content. So there's that. Founders meeting. I have a meeting every Monday with my co-founder, Jim. Many of you know him. We already did that. I usually have a meeting with our chief of operations as well, but she's away today. So we didn't do that one. I have to prep for this live stream and then I have to do this live stream. So that brings us to right now. Later, I will review any Superstar SEO Legit messages. I will promote the Legit/Think Big Slack community. God, that fucking idiot just replied and said, oh my God. He's doing it again. All right, now I got to pause and figure out how to get rid of this fucking idiot. How do you remove someone from Slack? It's been so long since I did this. I think I have to go into workplace settings. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Manage members. That's what I'm looking for. So let me move this over here so it's not in live. I'm sorry, guys. He's even making, oh my God, what a fucking idiot. Oh, he's deactivated now. But look at what this fucking moron did. Literally went in here and created this. And then I guess he's already been removed. But after I told him I was banning him on a live stream, he messaged me and said to contact him. You fucking idiot. All right. I forgot where I was. I'm sorry. Woosah. All right. Pool says, binge watched all your BTS yesterday. I thought I was joining the BTS army. That is absolutely why I decided on that acronym, by the way. Ended up in an SEO war room instead. All jokes aside, solid content. No focus on freelancers. No, they do not. Most of my recent YouTube videos focus on freelancers. You need to look more carefully. Not one of my recent YouTube videos focuses on freelancers. We're going to look at that right now. I'm sorry I keep getting distracted, but shouldn't YouTube channel focus on selling out? No, it doesn't focus on freelancers at all. Not about freelancers starting business. This is an SEO thing. This is an AI thing. Learning digital marketing, agency, business advice, me going to die, how to make your business I mean, I haven't done a video on freelancing in 7 months, and it was just one. So I don't know what you were looking at. Maybe you were looking at live streams, but even then, yeah, I mean, I don't really talk it. So I'm not sure if you can clear up for me what you were looking at, we can figure that out. But no, I haven't done, no, most of my recent YouTube videos do not focus on freelancers. Unfortunately, there is no ban. You just have to remove them. I did. My question is, can Legit do you add other Payoneer? There's no plan for that at this time. Is the website ready? Yes, it is. We'll get to that in just a second after I quit getting distracted. Ashish, thank you, Ashish. I'm always my good friend Ashish, who put on an amazing conference that you can see the badge I got from it right there. And he's a channel member, so thank you. All right, so quickly, let me get through the rest of this. Respond to outstanding messages. And I have to finish doing my video outlines, and then dinner, downtime, and reading, and then bedtime ritual. All right, so let's get into this. Now, so far we have, we decided on our niche and industry. Dudes, please stop with the support questions. I'm gonna have to stop sending push notifications because it just attracts freelancers, and I don't mean freelancers. Decided on the niche and industry. We decided on home remodeling in Pueblo. We bought a domain, which we'll be checking out in a moment. We set up hosting. We used this service for design from my man Shivam. We created a Gmail account. Keyword research is done, so we will check that today. And then we set up the Legiit dashboard. We set up Google Analytics. We set up Google Search Console. We sort of got a GMB set up, but we're waiting for it to get approved. And once that's done, we can set up local dominator. And then here's the agenda for the next couple of days. Today, we're going to do on-page SEO and look at the keyword research service. And then we're going to do the rest of this tomorrow. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at our site. All right, so the site is done. I don't know if it's index checked. I haven't checked that. I guess I should check that right now. And here it is, home remodeling Pueblo. I think it looks really good. There's obviously some things we got to do. We got to change the phone number to the phone number that we bought yesterday. I guess I need to add that to what we've done so far. The content I think looks pretty good. I haven't looked at it on mobile, but I'm sure it's good. Bullets. I don't know. I'm very happy with my purchase. So that was like, I don't know, $100 or something, $120. I think that was a fantastic deal. Let's look at the other pages. The about page, I'm sure is just, yeah, I worry a little bit about this, but you know, so we say, hey, Creators Club is here. Hello, Creators Club. Proudly serving the Pueblo community. It's a typical contact page. I personally would have had the contact form up here, but whatever. Look at the different service pages. Pretty much the same type of thing. And we don't need to look at all of them. We'll look at the contact page. Got to update the phone number there and down here. And then we need to on page it. And then blog, because we don't have any blogs yet. So we'll get a blog added soon. Maybe. It's really not that important for a site like this. All right. So now the next thing we need to do is look at the keyword research service that we purchased. So let me bring that up. Just logging in over here. So none of you hooligans try to hack me. Bet you didn't know you'd be hearing the word hooligans today. All right, so we're going to go buying and purchases. And we're looking for the SEO. Well, no, the SEO crunch we already delivered. It was $180 for that site. I think that's a fantastic deal. What do you guys think? Sobu, I'm just going to say Sobu because your name is difficult. Sobu says, hi. We are looking for this one. So this is city-specific local SEO keyword research. Let's go ahead and drop the link to that in the chat. And let's take a look at our delivery. And it's in a Google Sheet. Home remodeling Pueblo. So he gave us bathroom. I mean, I don't need to read all these to you. I'll just zoom in so you can kind of see. Looks like the Uber suggests, he gave us the Uber suggests difficulty, the cost per click. Some bathroom remodeling, kitchen, cottage. Some of these are should be really easy to pick off. So what I may do later on is go through and build some pages for some of these once we get things going. But I don't know. I think for $45, we got 60 or so keywords. I guess that's one 50, 49, 48, 47. It's like about 45 keywords for $45, $1 a keyword. So I think that's a pretty good deal. There's some good keywords here that I think will be pretty easy to pick off and that are high intent. So I'll go ahead and let's do it this way. Share viewer. No, let me do this. File, make a copy. Copy. Close that one out. And then we'll do share. And anyone with a link is a viewer. And we'll put that in the chat as well. Done. All right, fam. So unless there's any questions on that, we'll go ahead and move on to doing the on page because I want to get into that in case it takes some time. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up to the Legiit dashboard, the AI dashboard. And we need to do a few things. Well, actually, I guess we only really need to do one. You know what we forgot to do is check to see if the site is indexed. Probably not, but we'll see. Oh, it is. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and start this. So what we're going to do is put in, we're going to do our keyword audits. So what you want to do is come over here to recent audit results and you want to search your first keyword. So you got to put in home remodeling Pueblo. And I'll show you in a second what that's going to do. All right. So we need to go over to is it reports? Yeah. So is that right? No. Technical. Sorry, I forget where stuff is because we have so much cool stuff in here. Page speed. Where is it? Online visibility. Google Analytics, Google Search Console. No. Must be under tools. Sorry, guys. All right, now I'm getting confused. Where the hell is it? Recommendations? Settings? Where the hell is it? Is this it? No. But I can show you that. All right, just one moment, everyone. I can't remember. I remember where I put my own thing. Do. All right. So, where the fuck do I go to see the results? All right. Well, in the meantime, I just, in the meantime, we will look here. I think it might be under here, actually. Yeah, here it is. Dumbass. All right. So what this is going to do is going to look at the URL that we fed it. It's going to, Pool, you are interpreting it your own way, but that is not who that's attracting. I'll explain the strategy to you offline, but you're wrong, basically. All right, so this is going to show us, I think, some key things based on what is already working in the search results. So it's going to look at the total word count on the page, which is 1827, and the average one is the average term, the average site in Google is showing 770 words, but we're going to have to look at some other things there. One second. Dude, come on, pay attention. I just showed the website. Anyhow, it says that the average one has the keyword 0 times on the page, although I have a feeling that might be off. Keyword density, obviously that's going to be off if the keyword isn't there at all. Keyword matching the URL, that's most of the top search results don't contain the exact keyword. So this is where you're going to have to use your judgment, because obviously we can't change our URL. Keyword in the meta title is good. Keyword in the meta description is good. 0 number of H tags with the keyword, which it thinks that there's not, because, well, actually, no, there isn't. So that's something I want to change. Keywords and images in the file name, that's fine. Alt tags, I want to put it in at least one alt tag. So what we need to look at is next is the top results. Now, we want to see if there are any like directories or things like that that shouldn't be there. And there's supposed to be a way to remove these, but I guess you can't. So let me just show you how to do this in an external tool. One moment. And that just showed me something we need to update in here. So, full transparency. This is sometimes how I find things that we need to improve. So this tool is that you're seeing on Legiit is based off this other tool that I own called Audit. So what we're going to do is put this in. Home remodeling Pueblo. And they're going to do the same thing, but there's a feature in here that we don't have in the dashboard. And I just now realized that. So this will take just a second. Stay. And you say stay. This stream has not gone particularly well, and I'm actually happy about that, because I like to show when things don't go 100% perfectly. There's not enough of that in what we do. And of course, this is taking a long time because nothing is going to go according to plan today, apparently. All right. Thank God. All right. So what we need to do here is go through and remove any that are just ranking because of the site. And that's going to fuck up the metrics. So for example, this Yelp, we want to trash that. This Facebook page, we want to trash that. That's basically a parasite. This BBB, we want to get rid of that. Wish we could get rid of that organization altogether. Home Advisor, we're going to get rid of. And what we're doing, in case you don't understand, is removing ones that are going to mess up the averages. You've been too polite in all the previous streams. This one hits right. Next door. Boy, if you ever want to see people that are rude or dumb, get on Next Door. Good Lord. Home Guide. I'm not familiar with that one. That one might be a real site. Yeah. We're going to leave that one, even though I think it's kind of a whatever. There was one more I saw in here. No, maybe not. All right. So this is going to give us a more accurate take, and I'm going to get the devs to update this so you can remove them from there as well. But this will give us a more accurate take. So let's look at our URL. Oh, come on. Oh, dear. All right. Let me retest. Because it saw it over here. Again, kind of glad that things aren't going perfectly because I told you were going to get a peek behind the scenes, and that's what you got here. And sometimes things just don't go perfectly, and today is definitely one of those days. In the meantime, if you have any questions, let me know. What we're doing basically is analyzing the content on our site and comparing it to the top search results in Google. And then we're going to try to make it as close to that as makes sense so we can improve our on page. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. Well, I guess we're going to have to use a hybrid of the two for now. And I'm going to get my developers to fix these various issues. So let's remove these. Once again, house. Ask any realtor about house and watch them respond. Or Zillow as well. Where's that home guy? All right. All right. So this puts us pretty close. So basically, what we're going to do is look at the averages versus our URL. Our URL has 1,827 words, although I'm not super confident in that because I can't read it in audit. And the average one has 945. So we probably need to reduce the word count a little bit. Keyword appears 0 times on the average one, and on ours, it is there 16 times. 16 times is probably overkill, although I have a hard time believing that it says home remodeling Pueblo 16 times on here. Let's see. Well, I guess it does. All right. Well, yeah, I think we're going to reduce that some. Exact keyword in the URL. That's not ours has that, and there's nothing we can do about it. And I like that anyway. Exact keyword in the meta title. Ours. No, it doesn't have it. I want to change that. I like to have it exactly. Same in the meta description. I also want it to be in an H1 tag, and these are less important. So let me go ahead and let's start actually doing something. So let me log in off camera to the site and we'll make a few changes. if I can remember what I logged in with. All right. So now we're logged in. Let's see what this is. All right. So the first thing I want to do is change the phone number. So we're going to edit with Elementor, and I'm hoping that that's in the header. You're going to see that I'm not super handy with Elementor or as well. So let me find the phone number we used yesterday. Come on. All right. So we want to update that because that's important. Phone numbers. I'm looking in Callfire where we bought it yesterday. It has my private information on it though, so I don't want to. So we'll go over here, and we'll change that to 719-717-3631, and publish. And how do you return to? There we go. No. All right. Well, I cannot find where it says to go back to the dashboard, so we're going to go here. Now we have to. I think the other one was in the footer, right? Oh, and here. All right. So we're going to edit footer. I think I might have clicked that on accident. Site's fairly slow. Let's do a page speed test. Come on. All right. Where was it? It was about halfway down the page, right? There it is. So we just got to change that to 719-717. No dashes. 719-717-3631. Got it. And I don't think it's anywhere else. Nope. So we'll click the footer, save and leave. Jack says, let's go. Why will it not let me change it? Come on. All right, well, we'll do it this way. Is that... No, I don't want to list item. How to... All right, if anybody out there knows how I change this, let me know. There we go. Good Lord. 719. It's a miracle that I ever graduated from preschool. 717 3631. All right. And where do I save that? So, yeah, publish. I think the email is home remodeling Pueblo. No, I'll wait. It's not because I had to do it different. So, all right. And then we need to go over to the contact page and make that same change. Same change. All right. So edit with Elementor. (717-719) or no 719-717 -3631 and publish. All right, now to the actual SEO stuff. So edit with Elementor. First thing I want to do is get the keyword in the H1 and then set the metas. I don't know why this is so slow. So is this an H1? Yes. I also don't like it being, is that an H1? Doesn't look like it. So I might just delete that altogether. Or let's just delete the text. Yeah. And we're just going to make that home remodeling Pueblo. I really feel like we need to reduce the number of times that it's used on the page, but I can't. I also don't think it should be 0. So for now, I think we're going to leave that part. And what we're going to do is go over here. And how the hell do I get to, yeah, there we go. Exit to WordPress. And we want to change this to home remodeling Pueblo professional remodeling services. Home remodeling Pueblo. There we go. So there's that. Let's see what else we needed to do. I feel like we should go through and reduce the number of keywords. Let's let me try one other thing. Let's go ahead and reduce the number of keywords a little bit because I just feel like it's a bit too heavy right now. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you agree? Edit with Elementor. How the site speed turned out. It must be Elementor that's the problem. So what I think I'm going to do is go through and just try to grammatically remove it where it doesn't make sense and feels forced. So Just popped in, but I like it. Makes sense. Okay. So this is the kind of the problem with an EMD is that it makes it the content awkward. We specialize, not specializes. We specialize transforming. I think that one's okay. Home remodeling Pueblo. You're trusted. You know, we can get rid of it there because that feels forced. How do we go live on LinkedIn? I use StreamYard. At home remodeling Pueblo. And I get why you did this because it's an EMD. Welcome. I think I'm going to leave that one there. Modeling. Let's do this. So this one we can change to we. Love the pics and the colors. Yeah, the design is glorious. You did a wonderful job. Contact us. Why choose? I'm going to leave that one, but I'm going to change that one to we. Oh boy. All right, that's fine. Contact us. Oh, it's this one. 719-717. Three 631. What services do we offer? This is the tedious part of SEO, but you know, it makes a difference. Services do we offer? I think it makes sense in both of those places. Yeah, I think that's good. So we're going to publish. And I was going to try to do all the pages today, but we're already almost an hour in. So I think that's going to do it. So the last thing we want to do, and you don't have to do this, but I always like to, is submit this to Google Search Console to get it recrawled. So let me log into the right account. Come on. and grab the URL. And stick that there. That's what she said. And we're going to search. It's not enough. I don't agree. It's got like, we'll look at it in a second, but I think it's got like 9 or something right now. And if it's not, we'll change it later. Let's take a look. It's got it 9, because that's that one. It's got it 9 times. I think that's going to be plenty, but we'll see. You might be right. I don't know. Right now, the data does not show that that's right, but like I say, time will tell. Request indexing. All right. I don't know. Does anybody? Let's. I don't think there's a way for me to do a poll, but who agrees with Tony and who agrees with me that we have it enough times, or too many, or too few? Put in what you think. Too many, too few, or just right. We'll be like the 3 bears here, and then we're gonna wrap up for the day here in just a minute, because I am somewhat irritated right now. Not with anything you guys did, but just stuff not working, and that dumbass in Slack. Not enough. Interesting. So what makes you think it's all Wisdom Digital Marketing says trial and error? So Tony, Apul, and anybody else that thinks it's not enough, let me know why you think that. Like, what are you basing that on? Ali says hi. Hello, Ali. By the way, the today's top chat is still available. If you want some legit merch, you can click the little target there, and we will legit merch. Do legit merch for. You'll get 5 pieces of legit merch, and your donation will go to charity. So, and if not, we'll reduce it tomorrow and keep on going with the pattern. So, oh, man, we've been here for an hour already, and the attendance has stayed fairly steady, although really not a lot today, which just makes no sense because it was swamped yesterday. But yeah, let me know what you think. Too much, too little, too just right. What do you think? We did that, and let's take a look. Let's try this one more time and see if it'll be nice to me today. I know what I can do. I bet if I flush the cache, I bet that will help. That helps. Flywheel has this weird like caching thing that sometimes that helps. At least his first time on stream. Cool. So, I probably shouldn't show this, but whatever. Let's see. Is it advanced? Yeah, flush cache. All right, so let's try our audit one more time because I just don't like things not working. Justin B says ditto. What, you think it's not enough? Is that what you mean by ditto, Justin? I'm really interested in why everybody thinks it's going to need to be on there so many times. I didn't know you do stream also. Lots of things to learn from you. Why, thank you, Ali. Yes, we're doing these every single day. So while you're here, first time I'm saying hi. While you're here, both of you, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you'll be able to join every day, at least from now, at least until the end of April. And then I'll have a weekly video as well, although I don't know if there's going to be one ready this week. But we have at least 2 sent to the editor. So awesome. Thank you, Ali. I appreciate you. Thank you. My channel is doing very well right now, despite what Apul thinks. Just kidding. More is safer. We can always scale back, right? But you can always scale up too. I don't think that 16 times when none of the other sites have it on there at all makes a lot of sense. So did it? Oh, why the fuck is that not working? All right. Well, I'm gonna have to put in that to get fixed by our developers. And what was the issue over here? I forget. Oh, I can't remove them from the results here. So I'm going to have to request a feature for that as well. All right. Well, time will tell. But right now, I think we only have the homepage and like one other page indexed, right? We're actually about to wrap up, Ali, but we just did on-page SEO for this site. And we looked at our keyword research. And what else did we do? We had a moron in our Slack channel get himself banned on live TV. So that was fun. Yeah. So so far that's indexed. Oh, it's indexed. So we'll be able to check our rank tracker. Obviously, it's not, well, shouldn't say obviously, but unlikely that it's showing up at all yet because it probably just got indexed today. I'm actually surprised it's indexed already. So, yeah, obviously we're not ranking for anything just yet, but why is it not? Oh, actually, look at that. Number 66 already, assuming that's accurate. And that was with it not being optimized. So let's take a look. See if that's rank trackers, sometimes there's an anomaly. So let's take a look. All right, so let me share the screen. And that would be what, page 7, right? Oh, what do you know? There we are, already ranking on page 7 without us having done hardly anything. So that's great. That'll actually give us to see who was right. Basically, if removing those helped or if it hurt. So we'll be able to tell that fairly soon, I'd say. So actually, this ended up working out really well. But yeah, I don't. Even though this was a frustrating session, I think it's going to be a good learning experience for everybody because we'll see if those changes mattered, or if they helped or if they hurt, and then we can adjust accordingly. But the fact that it's already popped up on page, what was it 7? Yeah, and I think the other version was page 6. So let's take a look at that, which makes no sense because it's the other way around. But let's take a look. But I told you would get full transparency on this. So yeah, there it is, page 6 for Pueblo home remodeling. So I think the volume can't be right, by the way, but I think we're onto something here. So you seen a guy get indexed within 1 hour for using a press release? That makes sense. Yeah. Affiliate marketing with William. There's your free plug, by the way. A pool says F yes. And Tony says, love the errors, best form of learning. Absolutely. This, as frustrating as this was, I think this is going to work out for the best. So if you guys want to continue the conversation, let me bring up this other screen here. We can continue talking about it in the Legiit Slack that we created yesterday or 2 days ago. Just go to Snapped. And this time I checked the short link to make sure it works. Snapped.io/Slack. And you can join the Legiit Slack community. We'll be able to continue the conversation on this, on SEO, on link swaps, on AI, social. I'll be sharing daily think big wisdom, for lack of a less pretentious term. And it's totally free. So just click that link and you'll be able to join post haste, if I use that term correctly. On side note, been thinking about this service since last night. Doesn't exist on Legiit yet. Planning to list it. Thoughts on its value? Right place to discuss it for save it for later. That's a lot of questions. Put in some effort, and a good roast could make the live stream even more entertaining. I don't know what service you're talking about, but list it, and I'll be happy to. Tomorrow we can cover that because I think we're going to be a little thin on content to do for tomorrow. So if it's already listed, go ahead and list it. If not, we'll do it on a future stream. But yeah, happy to do that in public. I'm sure whatever it is, there's good value to it, though. You said you were thinking about listing this service, but then you didn't tell me what it was. So, but yeah, I'll be happy to do that. And then, yeah, you guys, if you want to join the conversation, visit us on Slack. I can actually bring that up. Tony says, thanks, Chris. Thank you, Tony. Share screen. Yeah, but you can see we've already got some nice conversation going and various other things, and we're going to be adding more channels as time goes on. We've only been live for a day, and we've got lots of great folks here and some great introductions and everything. So it's totally free, and that's it. But and that's enough plugging shit for today. All right, gentlemen, ladies, and that dumbass that I had to ban, if you're still watching, thanks for attending. Like I always tell you, I know you have a lot of demands on your time that you chose to spend a little bit of it here with me today. It really means a lot to me. Thank you for bearing with me as things did not go according to plan, but we worked through it. And I think we're already seeing some decent results considering how little we've gotten done. I'm not unhappy with that progress. So we'll be back sometime tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time, but we'll be here. So make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. I'm told that that would help. I've never seen any evidence that supports that, but you know, Apple says this was fun. Thank you, my friend. Anyway, I'll see you in Legit Slack, or I'll see you tomorrow. Same channel, same other places you might be watching. Until then, peace. More angry Chris.